All right, it's another broadcast of the Ebony Star Network sponsored by the E Nation. This is the Black Knight, and welcome to Gangsta Talk. You know, I'm tired of hearing guys trying to tell black women what to do. You don't have any credit for that. You don't have any assets. You don't have anything. You're negotiating from a losing position. You can't tell anybody to do anything. You can't even help yourself. So who the hell are you sitting out here talking about what somebody should do and what they shouldn't do? We're going to get all into that. We're going to figure out how delusional these Negroes really are. Then we're going to talk about another delusional Negro named Shaka Amos. Apparently he's running his mouth again, okay? But we're going to shut it up this time. You know what I'm saying? And, some more things before we get ready for Ladies' Night. It's Gangster Talk. I am the notorious Gangster Simp, the Black Knight. Dame, drop it.
Ghana manba. Humama yembo asase a yen nananum de jaw yen huban. Na inchirimba ambre. Ambre. Ambre.
All right, what's going on, everybody? It is Gangsta Talk. Hey, Dame, get that ticker going across the screen. We ain't got the ticker up. Shout out to everybody in the chat, Polo Sports, E Nation showing up. Man, and shout out to the Lady Dame, always rolling by my side. And the Thunder Princess. And Dame, come in here real quick. We get a sound check. Dame, let me get a sound check.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right, am I coming through?
Sound good.
All right, everybody, you got the ticker? I'm not looking at the phone. You got the ticker?
Yeah.
Going across the screen?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and mute up. All right, everybody, welcome to Gangsta Talk. Do a little quick show before Ladies Night tonight. We got a big one on Ladies Night tonight. You don't want to miss it. We're going to be talking about should a person's sexual orientation override their individual talents, and also / pro-life versus pro-abortion. Yeah, we're gonna go there. All right. So you don't want to miss that tonight. That goes down tonight at 8 on Ladies Night. In the meantime, let me detain you brothers and sisters with some shit. All right. I'm sick and tired of dudes getting on social media trying to tell black women what to do. Trying to tell black women what they should and shouldn't do. Trying to tell black women what they should and shouldn't be like. I'm sick of it. First of all, you don't have any credit to tell anybody to do a damn thing. I mean, you guys walk around here like you're world beaters, like you created everything, like you built something. You haven't done shit. You can't even put a roof over your woman's head. Again, we went over this before. An apartment is not a roof. That's a temporary shelter controlled by another man. And so many of you calling black women predators and stuff like that when you're the one that are going around here molesting children, raping women, killing women. You have the nerve to call black women predators. Then what should we call you? Sex offenders, murderers, rapists, pedophiles? Isn't that what we should be calling you? I mean, because you are guilty of all of those things. I mean, let's not act like you're not. You are guilty of rape most of the time. You are guilty of pedophilia most of the time. You are a sex offender most of the time. You're a killer most of the time. So what is it that we're lying about when it comes down to the black men? What are we lying about? I mean, you have the nerve to call black women predators. Are you fucking crazy? You got black men calling black women predators. What fucking planet do we live on? Who the fuck? In what world does that make any goddamn sense? These niggas are going around here raping girls like it's going out of style. Jumping on panels, having all-out arguments about the age of consent laws and wanting to be able to legally have sex with a girl as young as possible. And you got the nerve to call black women predators? What? Is this the Twilight Zone? And you got these fools wearing locks mixed up with their gender and their sexual orientation, all flamboyant, talking about, black people are temperament to black men. What? Last I checked, the black woman is in danger. The black woman can't even go to a liquor store and get herself some spirits without somebody trying to bite her face off. You got another call black women predators. I mean, these niggas are online calling black women predators, y'all. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All these receipts being on board are black men murdering black women, murdering black children, molesting and raping girls. And you calling black women predators? I mean, that's got to be the most insane statement ever. How delusional are these dumbass niggas? How delusional? You calling black women predators? You don't pay attention to what's going on in real time? Oh, I forgot. You guys over there in Kemet most of the time, right? You're in Kemet. You see, y'all promote Kemet because of the homosexuality. Isn't that where you get the story of your famous god, Haru? the one that gave himself fellatio and ejaculated in his mouth and spit it up and created humanity? Some old nasty shit like that. Is that what you guys support? Every time you turn around, the word Kemet come out your mouth, um, th- that's not really the correct name. There was no vowels in the metanether. They made that word up, Kemet. They made that up. Okay. What came out of the metanether was KMT. Okay. There was no vowels in it. Kemet is just a made up word. All right. So my thing is, who are killing more black women and children in their communities than anybody else? It's the black men. Who is raping more black women and children in their communities than anybody else? It's the black man. But yet you call the black woman a predator. That's the most, I can't get past that. You guys sit up here doing all of this shit, but you're making dumbass videos, pump and dump videos. Dumbass retarded videos like pump and dump. But you call them black women predators. What you think a pump and dumper is? Y'all call them black women predators. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? And who the fuck are you to tell the black woman anything? You don't own nothing in this country. You're not significant. You're not standing up to be counted. Nobody respects you. You don't do a damn thing in this country. What the fuck are you talking about? Who gave you some kind of authority to tell anybody anything? You don't have shit. I mean, you guys sit up here and talk like you built the world. Now, most of you sit up here on podcasts and talk about the past, something that you weren't a part of. You're always talking about other black men or our ancestors who slaved and who busted their ass to build some things in society. You haven't done shit. And you're always trying to take credit for their hard work. Where is your work? So you motherfuckers sit up here on social media, you've taken the easy way out, you fancy yourself as some goddamn YouTube scholar, and you claim that you're bringing black people information by regurgitating shit that goes on, that happened in the past. You know, you sit up here with your fucking so-called big-time presentations, with your very, very infinitesimal points that you make. Very, very infinitesimal points that you make. But yet you think these infinitesimal points are like the great fucking revelation. Very, very infinitesimal point. Look it up. Infinitesimal. INFINITESMIAL. Infinitesimal. Anyway, so I can't figure out how. Okay, let's start like this here. I'm sitting here listening to people talk, right? And you guys swear you got some kind of authority. You know, when you make these goddamn videos. I mean, y'all make these videos like you got some fucking, like you, the real leaders in the community and shit. Like other men respect you. Like men like myself respect you. And we don't. Nobody respects you. Y'all make these videos like y'all fucking hot shit. Talking about we need to get black women to do this, black women this, black women. Nigga, you need to get yourself right. You don't have shit. You ain't nothing but a punk running around here wearing female apparel. That's all you are. Wearing high heel shoes, skirts and shit. One piece jumpsuits, like a bitch, motherfucking dresses. Getting your hair did like women. I got the nerve to be standing there. I'll tell you what, man, you guys, what's so funny about you niggas? I give you guys credit. When it comes to everything else, you're a coward. But you are brave when it comes to being a homosexual. Oh, you guys are brave about that shit. You guys are bold when it comes down to expressing femininity. Man, you motherfuckers ain't nothing to play with. Hey, Dame,
Yes.
get your FBI thing fired up. And when you get a chance, put that picture of Shaka Amos back up on the screen, the one where he's in a damn dress. Okay?
Oh, okay.
About to prove a goddamn point. You guys are bold in the motherfucker when it comes down to being effeminate, being soft and frail, and acting like a fucking girl. I mean, you guys do that shit with fucking confidence, courage. I mean, you motherfuckers were, you declare yourselves heroes. Motherfucker come out talking about, hey, well, I'm a soft nigga, and sometimes I feel like a girl, so I'm going to identify as a woman. Oh, you're courageous. You're a hero. You are a vanguard. You. I mean, y'all. I mean, that's y'all shit. I mean, you ain't gonna get out here and get in no real confrontation with another man, okay, and protect your woman. You're not gonna get this beast foot off your woman's neck. Get all that, man. That's too manly. That's some manly shit. Y'all gonna do some old girl shit and be heroes about it. I mean, y'all calling each other hero. Oh, he was so heroic, coming out as a goyle. What? Go ahead, Dane. Fire it up with your FBI thing.
All right. All right. This channel may contain content not authorized for use for its owner. However, according to Section 107 of the Copyright Act of the United States, the fair use of copyrighted work for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research is not an infringement of copyright.
Okay, look at this bold display of femininity. Look at this shit. Look how fearless this nigga is. Fearless. This nigga has no fear. Walking around looking like a lookalike for Serena Williams. Nigga has no fucking fear. These niggas are bold in this expression. But when it comes down to being a man, you got to protect and you got to provide. Oh, they cowards. You turn the goddamn lights on, they start scurrying about like roaches. Turn the light of courage on. Hey, man, it's time for you to have some courage. Protect your women. Turn that light of courage on. Niggas get the scurrying like roaches. But turn this pink light on. This soft, fluorescent, pink light with perfume. And niggas is up here broad-shouldered, hard than a motherfucker, ready to whoop somebody's ass. I mean, this motherfucker right here look like he ready to whoop somebody's ass if they call him a man. Go up to this motherfucker and tell something, what up, bro? And watch you don't whoop your ass. Watch you don't try to whoop your ass. Call this nigga a bro. And watch you try to whoop your ass. I'm telling you, when it comes down to expressing femininity and becoming a true alpha feminine black male, these niggas don't play. Now, you keep talking about the cowardice of the black man. You want to know where their courage at? It's right here. Right? This nigga on the screen, that's where their courage is. They are fearless and boasting feminine expression and claiming it as their own. Now, this dude right here is ultra alpha feminine. He truly believes that he is a dominant black woman. One second, John. Okay. Y'all see this shit? And you know what? And they try to get away with this shit by talking about what this was the way it was back in Kemet and the way the pharaohs and all that dress. All right, nigga. But this ain't Kemet. This ain't 30,000 years ago. I don't see King Tut running around out here. I don't see Ramses running around out here. This ain't Kemet, nigga. Nigga, you live in New York. And so, they ain't fire this punk ass nigga up. Fair use, fair use. Let's get to some of the shit this nigga is saying, which is blowing my fucking mind. Like, I still can't get past the fact you call them black women predators. Are you fucking crazy? What world these niggas living in? Dang, fire it up.
Hebrews, we're gonna come down to earth with two.
Share the screen.
And we're gonna touch on some serious and powerful information. Brother Shaka, you got the floor.
Dang, share the screen.
Hey, let me help you out. Okay. First, let me say that it's nice to be once again with my
fast
old
forward a little bit. Fast forward a little bit. Don't want to hear all this shit. Fast forward. Let's get into the real shit.
So I've been trying to get it, and there's some serious things that we need to discuss. That I'd like to discuss.
Like you got a speech impediment?
This is going to be the first of a number of conversations. Okay. Real talk. This is going to be the first of a number of conversations. It's not going to be too many, because with all of the turmoil taking place on the planet, eventually we have to stop with the fuckery and get back to the serious business.
You guys ever hear a 6-year-old try to talk like they're smart? You ever heard that? 6-year-old reads and discovers big words and really don't know what they mean. They just know how to enunciate them and shit. And they just start talking. Hey, mama, I had a psychotic breakthrough. I was reading the encyclopedia when I had an understanding of psychiatric care for dogs. And I need to get my proclivities together because I don't understand the polarity and molarity. This nigga sound like a motherfucker. Okay, dude, just talk straight. Okay, trying to say all these big fucking words. Trying to make it sound like nigga, you're not college educated. Okay? You're a nigga that was self-educated in the goddamn street. You're not from fucking Kemet. Go ahead, play it.
And get back to the serious business of saving ourselves.
Shout out to Sam Burton.
As a community, as a collective, really, as a demographic, we have to get back to saving ourselves.
Okay, stop. When have we saved ourselves? You're talking about get back to something that's never happened. And all these motherfuckers started with the same dumb shit. The community, the collective, because it makes them think that they sound intellectually sophisticated. These are very infinitesimal points. Infinitesimal points that they make in their presentations. We're going to keep using that word throughout the podcast. Infinitesimal. Infinitesimal. Go look it up. We're going to keep using that term. Go ahead, Dan.
Really, as a demographic, we have to get back to saving ourselves. So, I'm going to try to lead into this discourse, this discussion, cautiously. I think that a lot of what is going on, and a lot of what has gone on, and it's still going on, I think it's highly inappropriate. I think it's highly inappropriate. I think that a lot of it is very disrespectful. And I also am quite sure that a lot of it is very dangerous.
Okay, stop.
A lot of it is very dangerous.
Stop. Type of one in the chat if you know what the fuck he's talking about. Because I don't. Now, you don't talk for 5 fucking minutes. What the fuck is he talking about? This is what I'm talking about, all this fucking mumbo jumbo, all this fucking whack ass pseudo intellectual shit. These niggas fucking read books about Kemet and the fucking coffin text and argue back and forth, and they think that they have a mastery of the goddamn English language. They think that they're above everybody because they study shit that nobody gives a fuck about. Half the motherfuckers in your community don't give a fuck about no goddamn Kemet, nor ever heard it. So it's easy to be smarter than someone who don't fucking even give a shit about the information you study. So they fancy themselves coming into the community blindsiding black people with shit that only they study and expect you to know it. And if you don't know it, they're the intellectuals and you are not. Now he done rambled on for 5 minutes, never said a goddamn thing. We don't even know what the fuck he's talking about at this point. I know I don't. Yeah, dang.
And I also am quite sure that a lot of it is very dangerous. A lot of it is very dangerous.
Exactly, inappropriate. The niggas said appropriate.
I think right now, a lot of us are too comfortable doing things and saying things that we feel we don't have to be held accountable for. And the one thing that you will find throughout the black community, so online and offline, is you'll find a dearth of accountability. You'll find a lack of accountability. Okay? When you think about broken families, when you think about dilapidated communities, financial irresponsibility, emotional irresponsibility, a lot of that stuff.
Broken communities, dilapidated communities. This nigga ain't saying shit, y'all. This nigga's unnecessary vocabulary. He ain't saying shit. Let me tell you something about these niggas. They don't never tell you anything that you really need to know. They don't never tell you anything that you can use. You know why? Because that would make them accountable for what they say. That means that they have to stand there and answer questions. They're not that smart. They're trying to make you believe that they're these great scholars and that their minds go on infinitely and they can calculate pi, 30 and 40 spaces and shit. They're not. They're not going to ever tell you anything that you can use, because that will lead you right back to them and they will have to ask questions, and they're not that intelligent. They're not. You will find out that they really don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's why they give you this rounded about pseudo shit. Go ahead.
Financial irresponsibility, emotional irresponsibility. A lot of that stuff comes from lack of accountability. Nobody has to show up and be accountable for their behavior or be accountable for what they say. Okay, so I'm coming from there, from that. I'm coming from that.
Put his picture back up on screen again about the dress. Okay, so you don't have to be accountable for this. Real men should hold guys like this accountable for their behavior. You know why? Because this sends a mixed message to our young boys. Our young boys are supposed to be very manly. They're supposed to grow up in a manly environment, taught how to be men, taught how to be strong men, taught and understand that they are masculine men. This right here throws a monkey wrench into that. This throws salt in the game. This fucking knocks everybody for a fucking loop. Okay? This is some rainbow bright shit. You should be held accountable for walking around like that. Somebody just said, hey man, what the fuck you doing walking around here like a woman? You know, we got boys out here. You need to be held accountable for walking around in public looking like a goddamn drag queen, sending fucked up signals to our young boys. You need to be held accountable for that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That shit ain't right. Nigga, you're not a girl. You're a man. The fact that you're walking around here in a goddamn dress tells us that your mind is fucked up. So why should anybody fucking listen to you? How the hell are you going to be a scholar and you're insane? You're mentally unstable. Who the hell is going to accept you as their teacher and you're out of your fucking mind? Walking around here thinking you're a whole girl when you're not. Wearing feminine locks and shit. Looking like a gay soldier. Fuck out of here. Put him back up. Hey, Mama Rain.
I'm coming from there, from that. I'm coming from that, I guess, perspective, right? So, and like I said, I'm moving forward cautiously because I'm going to say some things that is going to move a lot of people.
I stop.
Okay.
This nigga fancy himself as some kind of fucking scholar, right? Some kind of high intellectual evolutionary. This nigga barely verbal. He barely verbal. I mean, you hear the same thing I'm hearing. This nigga is barely verbal and barely have any kind of grasp of the English language. And on top of that, he speaks with a lisp that makes me think his fucking his fucking tongue is 10 fucking miles thick. And on top of that, he's a fucking imbecile. He barely has a grasp of the English language, but yet he is some kind of scholar in the conscious community. These are the type of Negroes Sonetta go and look to try to lead the conscious community. This is who they're being led by, idiots like this. And sit up there knowing he's dumb as hell, trying to act like he's intelligent, like he's some kind of professor. And then talking crazy about black women, talking about black women are predators. Man, what is wrong with these niggas? Black women are predators, man. Are you guys crazy? What world are you living in? What the fuck you been looking at? These niggas are crazy. I mean, crazy for real. Black women are predators? Are you out of your fucking mind? Play it.
Because I'm going to say some things that is going to move a lot of people.
Let's get it right.
Okay? It's going to make a lot of people angry. It's going to enrage them. It's going to get them beside themselves. But for those people who are right in their mind, for those people who are
like the video, thumb up the video,
who who I would think presuppose those people who have an innate intelligence
seriously
are going to understand. They're going to understand the truth of what I'm going to say, and of the things that the subject matters I'm going to broach.
Okay,
I'm not going too deep because there's a PowerPoint.
Okay, he's talked now for over 20 minutes. Hasn't said shit. Hasn't said nothing. Do anybody even know what the fuck he's talking about? He's talked over 20 minutes. We heard bullshit. We heard him struggling with the English language. He has a serious lips and a speech impediment. And then he had the nerve to say the word, what was it, presuppose? Seriously? And then backed it up with intelligence. Presuppose for people who are intelligent. Seriously. Enunciation is bad. Enunciation is piss poor. You're barely verbal. Your tongue, you sound like your tongue is 10 fucking inches thick. You barely have a grasp of the English language. You're using words out of context. You're using words that you don't actually know the real meaning of. That's why you went straight from presuppose to intelligence. So you don't have to explain what the fuck presuppose mean. This is the leaders of the conscious community. This is who is beguiling black people, confusing black people. This dude here with a very, here come that term again, infinitesimal intellectual capacity. He has a very infinitesimal intellectual capacity. That's the term of the day, people. Infinitesimal. I'm having fun with it too. Yeah, play it, Dan.
That I'm working on. And Sonette and I are talking about it, about working together as far as presenting it on his platform. And it's about this subject matter that I'm going to talk about this evening. Okay? So, we all know that about a month or so ago, a particular criminal case was erupted, if you will, on social media. News about it erupted on social media. And because of the way social media works, there was a lot of, and there's still a lot of fuel, particular type of fuel that has sought to really take advantage of the situation.
All right, stop.
And have done so in a very reckless, irresponsible, disrespectful.
Again, anybody know what the fuck he's talking about? I'm gonna take a stab at the dog and say he's talking about the polite case. You know, brother rape a lot with the 14-year-old girl who black men absolutely took a big L over because they defended brother rape a lot. We even had maggots in here talking about that they can understand if a grown-ass man come across a naked 14-year-old girl, they can understand him stepping outside of himself? Seriously? And you got the nerve to call black women predators? So you see, this whole predator thing has got me fucked up. I don't know what? I mean, clearly they're not talking. Clearly they're not paying attention to what's going on in reality. They're not talking about our reality today. They're not watching the news. They're not reading newspapers. They're not doing any goddamn thing. These guys are probably living under a fucking rock in their mama's basement, watching social media, staying in one area of social media and not really reading any headlines of anything, any fucking news. Calling black women predators, man, are you fucking crazy? Are you out of your fucking mind? This fucking Goldilocks, bald-headed fucking I Dream of Jeannie fucking effeminate dweeb had the nerve to call black women predators. What black women are he talking about? And what world is he talking about? What planet is he talking about? Got all these niggas out here running after these little girls, molesting these little girls, raping these little girls. They got nerve to call black women predators. See, this is where, you know, you take this motherfucker like this, you take him for a walk down the street, right? And while he's walking, you just stop and let him continue to walk and talk. And when you get a certain distance, you get a running start. And when you run as fast as you can, when you almost get to him, you jump up as high as you can with both feet and call his name out so he can turn around and receive the full brunt of that drop kick. Full force. This is the type of nigga you set up for a drop kick. He don't need to know. You don't want him to know what's coming because you want him to get it full force. You want him to get every fucking drop, every ounce of power behind that drop kick. You don't want him to see it coming. You want him to turn his head around at the last minute, where you have maximum momentum to administer the most powerful drop kick you've ever administered in your life. That's what a nigga like this deserve. But saying that black women are predators, nigga, are you crazy? Play it.
Of the situation. And have done so in a very reckless, irresponsible, disrespectful, dangerous way. And one of the things that just really has me fascinated because of where I come from is I understand that we're in the age of the internet. I get that. No, but that's not lost on anybody. I'm just trying to understand how people, there are some people who go back to when there was no internet. And we had a very fundamental understanding. We call it the street understanding. There's certain things you do, there's certain things you don't do. There's certain things you say, there's certain things you don't say. And the reason why is because you know that along with everything comes rewards and consequences, or rewards or consequences. And there are consequences not only for what you do, but for what you say. Right? It's kind of like the First Amendment, freedom of speech. Yes, the freedom of speech does give you the right to say whatever you want to say, but it does not protect you from the consequences of saying what you said. You see, that's the dark side of the First Amendment. Mm-hmm. Even the Miranda rights tell you, you have the right. Hey, look, watch this. Your most precious right is the right to shut the fuck up. Most precious right. Shut the fuck up. Don't say anything. Okay? So, the fact that there are people doing what they're doing, it tells me that.
Okay, now, let me let you sisters in on something. And you brothers too, okay? Something with you brothers. You don't never want to grow up and be like this, okay? This is an unproductive, worthless black male. This man has no real works to speak of. This man does nothing for his people. He does nothing for the goddamn community. He's complete. He's a complete sellout. Okay, he doesn't know anything about black people. Okay, he's a sellout. You understand what I'm saying? He's also sold out sexually too, with his sexual orientation. Okay, and women, these kind of men you don't want to listen to because they are unproductive, they are worthless, they are shiftless, and they're also sellouts both ends, selling their people out and their sexual orientation. I'm probably not saying that right, but you know what I'm talking about. Guys, you do not want to grow up and be like this. This type of male is a disgrace to black men. This is the kind of dude, man, because he's in our fold as encounters a black man, we take constant L's for guys like this as associated with us. This guy's an absolute loser in every sense of the word. He produces nothing. He teaches nothing. He claimed that he's some kind of teacher. Of what? Of what? These niggas kill me, man, thinking they know hieroglyphs. You've never been to the pyramids. You've never actually seen a real hieroglyph. You read a few books, and now you some kind of master on hieroglyphs. Come on, man. Black people, we have to stop being so gullible. We have to stop looking like free lunch. This guy's a predator. Okay? Play it.
The fact that there are people doing what they're doing, it tells me that they're not really living in the real world. And I think that this pandemic season has people so isolated, and they've been living in their homes and broadcasting from their homes, that their residence, they feel, is somehow apart from the rest of the world. As if they used to have a saying on the West Side. You know what I mean?
Hey,
I'm talking about West Side. They used to talk about getting
nigga is called isolation. Many people isolated themselves during the goddamn pandemic, you dumb fuck. Okay, anyway, so my whole problem with this is, right, I'm tired of black men like this thinking they can tell black women what to do. Let's start with your credibility, shall we? Do you sign any checks? I mean, can we get past that question? Do you niggas sign any checks? No, you don't. Have you built any housing for her? No, you haven't. Have you built any places so that she may be gainfully employed? No, you haven't. You haven't done shit but give her babies that you don't want to take care of. That's your claim to fame. Hey, brother, what you do for a living? Man, I impregnate black women that don't take care of the kids. Damn, that's a profession now? Yeah, man. I'm good at it too. I just started 2 months ago, and I'm already up to CEO level. Damn, you got promoted that quick? Yes, sir. I'm good at this shit. When black women want to get impregnated by a derelict, no good nigga who don't care about his kids, they come to me. They look me up. You can look me up. I'm in the yellow pages and the white pages. And I'm in the pink pages too. So niggas is running around here getting women pregnant, not taking care of their kids like it's a goddamn profession. Like it's a profession. Like it's something they're supposed to do. That's your claim to fame, nigga. You don't have nothing else. You don't have no real works to speak of. You don't have shit. You haven't built up no credibility with the black woman. You haven't done a goddamn thing for her. Matter of fact, other races of men have built up your woman. Okay? I did a show a while back, which I'm going to remaster, called the Black Woman and Her Three Men. The Black woman has three men. She has the black man, the white man, the Asian man. All the black man is good for is giving her babies. The Asian man takes care of all her beauty needs. And the white man is the one who does everything else. He employs her, gives her 401k, gives her medical, insurance, housing, all of it. Signs all the damn paychecks. Give her time and a half, vacation time, paid vacation, paid sick leave, maternal leave. White man does all that. And he builds housing for her. You don't do shit but give her babies. And you ain't even taking care of those. You got the nerve to come over here talking about something. Well, the black woman need to be more submissive. Nigga, you need to be submissive to a job. You need to be submissive to taking care of your kids. Nigga, you need to be submissive. The black woman should be making you submit. Running around here with gasoline drawers on, completely on fire, talking about something. You want the black woman to submit. Get the fuck out of here. Niggas are delusional. And I'm starting to believe some of you niggas are insane and should be locked away. Seriously. I believe some of you are a danger to society. But when you're sitting up here, knowing damn well you haven't done shit, you're not a productive black male, you don't produce nothing, you don't take care of your kids, and you got the nerve to call black women predators, you're talking about you want her to submit. There's something, you're deranged, and you need to be in the nut house. I started to watch a panel of 9 niggas argue tooth and nail about the age consent laws. These were all black men. Not one white man was up there. And these devils was trying to get the age consent law down to 13. Some even wanted the age of 12 because she had a menstrual cycle at the age of 12. So you got niggas making these open panels about wanting to have sex with a 12-year-old girl because she can have a menstrual cycle, but you call black women predators? Play it, Dan.
Used to have a saying on the west side. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the west side. They used to talk about getting caught in crosstown traffic. Eventually, you're going to get caught in crosstown traffic unless you just plan on staying in your house forever. If you plan on staying in your house forever, then cool, not a problem. You good. But if you're going to go into an airport or a bus station, or you're going to go visit some relatives in your old hood, in your old neighborhood, and you were saying things out of pocket about people that you really don't know, people that you think you know, yet you taking license to say things.
Stop.
Then you got to live.
Saying what you know and what you really don't know. And you taking license to say things. You out of pocket. I mean, does this nigga sound like some kind of intellectual heavyweight? I mean, this is this mighty intellect that we've been promised. Here come that term again. Infinitesimal. Intellectual capacity. He has an infinitesimal Intellectual capacity. Has anyone looked that word up yet? Infinitesimal, Infinitesimal. Infinitesimal. Look that word up. Yeah, play it, Dan.
You taking license to say things, then you got to live with the consequences of that. You got to be held accountable, and you can't cry, and you can't ask for forgiveness, and you can't say I'm sorry. Why? Because the damage is done. You don't get to do damage. See, we have when you coming up in a culture where there's no accountability, people are often, what's the word?
Stop.
I could be wrong, but the term is misabused.
Stop. I agree. You come up with a culture, there's no accountability. This is what I've been talking about. The black man has not been held accountable for his failures. See, again, you're a failure. You can't be a failure at everything, then come around here talking about the black woman needs to do something. You're crazy. You have no credibility. You failed at everything. You failed at leading your community. You failed at protecting your community. You failed at providing for your women and children. You failed at protecting your women and children. You failed at being a father. Oh my God, you failed miserably in fatherhood. Miserably in fatherhood. You're awful. You failed at every conceivable thing. And you got the nerve to be sitting there talking about, well, the black woman needs to do this. No, dog, you don't get to do that. How the fuck you get to fail at everything and turn around and tell the black woman what she needs to do? You can't tell her shit. You failed at everything. So why the fuck is she even? First of all, she doesn't have to and shouldn't be listening to you because you have nothing to offer her. You have offered her nothing. You have given her nothing. You have built nothing for her. You have not protected her. You have not provided for her. You haven't even told her that you love her. She doesn't have to listen to you. She shouldn't listen to you. You are worthless, shiftless, ass, non-productive, effeminate nigga. Why the fuck would she listen to you? Why the fuck would she submit to that? Delusional niggas. Play it.
What's the word? I could be wrong, but the term is misabused. They're misabused of the fact, I've always thought that was a very interesting term. They're misabused of the fact that...
Misabused of the fact that, wow.
You don't get to injure people.
I guess you're about to get to this heavy intellectual shit now.
You don't get to injure people and think that you're going to be all right. Everything's good with you just because you got that off your chest, because you got some warped sense of satisfaction with harming someone.
Am I the only one that's bothered by this nigga with the fucking ponytail in the middle of his head? Going through some kind of identity crisis. He don't know if he want to be fucking a goddamn genie or Fu Manchu. He don't know if he want to be a fucking a goddamn a motherfucker on a kung fu flick. Shaolin Temple.
Nope. The guy, especially Polo, says somebody need to drag him to the barbershop and cut that off.
I mean, what the fuck? Don't these guys understand that this doesn't look manly to women? Why don't they understand that, Dane? Why do they think that this is some kind of act of manliness? Put his picture back on the screen with the dress.
He's making me think of a girl I know named Lisa.
Yeah, put his picture back.
Ponytail.
Why should you believe that a black woman finds this masculine or find this manly? What's manly about this picture? If you can tell me what's manly about this picture, I will send you a $10 Cash App right now. Seriously. Tell me what's manly about this picture. If you can, you get a $10 Cash App right now. Because I don't see nothing manly about this picture. I don't see nothing that women would consider manly about this picture. Now, I could be wrong. Prove me wrong, you get a $10 Cash App. Seriously. I bullshit you not. But you got to have a Cash App to prove me wrong. If you don't have a Cash App, then I can't send it to you. You can find something manly about this photo, I will send you a $10 Cash App. You have to have a Cash App. I don't see nothing manly about this picture. Okay? But I could be wrong. I don't know everything. I never fancy myself as a scholar or the smartest. I'm just Max. I'm just a humble black man with a voice. I'm no different than any one of you. I don't put myself above you, nor beneath you. You are my brothers and sisters. Okay? That's why I let y'all, hang with me and, and be yourselves. I'm just Max. You guys come up on the panel whenever you feel like it. Y'all just roll up here because y'all my dogs, y'all my peoples, y'all my fam. It's like that with me. Okay? If y'all can find somebody can find something manly about this picture, make sure you got a Cash App, and I will send you a $10 Cash App right now. Well, that's not even he wants to be a king with no king. That's not even what a king. That ain't even got nothing to do with being a king. This dude is straight feminine. Everything about this picture is feminine. There's nothing masculine or manly about this picture. This entire picture is feminine. And he is an ultra alpha feminine black male. What do we mean by that? He is a black male that believes that he is a dominant black woman. He is ultra alpha feminine. What is the definition of alpha feminine? A black male who believes that he is a dominant black woman. And we're going to keep building on that information as we build our own term, alpha feminine, that we're trying to get into the dictionary. Okay? So it's going to go through some growing pains. And submit definitions, y'all. Email Dane with definitions of alpha feminine. We plan on having 4, 5, 6, or as many definitions, okay, as we can that's plausible for this term alpha feminine. Okay? Okay? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm putting my email out so they can send it
RuPaul looked more manly than him with all his shit on.
But yeah, that's
RuPaul
true.
can put all his shit on and still look manlier than him. But you respect RuPaul. RuPaul is RuPaul. RuPaul has been like that, but everybody knows who he is. That's his thing. I can respect that. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't trying to hide it. He ain't trying to act like it. No, that's RuPaul. That's his thing. That's what he do. We all know that, and you can respect a man like that. I mean, I wouldn't dress up like that, but that's him. Okay? All right? All right. Going once, going twice. $10 Cash App still on the table. If anybody can tell me what's manly about this damn picture. Because I can't see one goddamn thing manly about this picture. And I'm not doing it out here because I feel that, you know, I'm going to be proven right. No, I honestly want to see if I'm wrong. I can't see I don't see everything. Y'all might see something different. All right. Going once, going twice, boom. Okay, Dan, get it off the picture. Get it off the screen. Go back to him. I'm gonna do that from now to, from time to time, y'all. I'm gonna surprise y'all and give out 10, 15, $20 cash apps for certain comments and stuff like that. Okay. All right, play him.
Everything's good with you. Just because you got that off your chest. Because you got some warped sense of satisfaction.
Go fast forward. Okay, do me a favor,
someone.
Dan. Take it down and go behind the scenes and look for the part where he called black women. I want to get to that part. Okay? So again, take him down, go on mute, and mess with it behind the scenes so you can find the part where he's talking about black women being predators. Okay? I want to get to that part. All right? So go ahead and do that while I entertain the people. So anyway, y'all. Okay, and so shout out to Yvette. What's going on, Renee? Mr. Hassan Burton, Polo Sports. Hey, man. Odell Beckham got dropped. Hey, I don't understand the contract, though. I don't understand why he has to wait till the end of the season to be a free agent. Shouldn't he be a free agent now? But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, right? You got black men calling black women predators, which I think is absolutely insane. With all these murders out here, we just had some fool shoot three women? He's 19 years old. I think he shot 5 women and killed 3 of them. 19, and you call them black women predators? Don't make me do a show to where I bring nothing but receipts and make you niggas start tearing up at the eye. Make you niggas start thinking that you're the worst lowly piece of shit on earth. So I can bring up receipt after receipt after receipt after motherfucking receipt. I just can't believe y'all calling black women predators. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Are you fucking serious? That's some old delusional shit. You niggas are stupid. You know, forget delusion at this time. You niggas are flat out stupid. Yeah, he shot 5 and killed 3, I believe. Yeah, say it ain't so. I was just talking about, right, that him wearing that goddamn dress in the video, somebody need to step to this motherfucker. Hey, man, look, don't come around here with this shit. We got young boys out here. We don't want them seeing this shit. You all mentally mixed the fuck up. Take that shit somewhere else. Come walking through our neighborhood wearing some fucking dress, nigga. Fuck you think this is? This ain't Sesame Street. Oh, I said Sesame Street. Boy, if y'all only knew what happened, if y'all only knew what went on behind the scenes of Sesame Street, maybe one day we'll let that cat out of the bag. Okay. About Bert and Ernie and all that. You know. How many of y'all knew that Bert and Ernie was gay? We'll deal with all that later. Well, Mr. Rogers was obvious. I mean, if you couldn't see Mr. Rogers, we knew Mr. Rogers was gay when we were young. Okay, so you couldn't see Mr. Rogers was gay. I don't know what's wrong with you. Yeah. No, don't worry about that, Renee. Okay, you ain't gotta be politically correct in here. This is Gangsta Talk. Okay, don't worry about making mistakes. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We gangsters up in this motherfucker. Yeah, you know, yo, man, y'all couldn't tell Mr. Rogers was fruity. I don't know what the. I mean, that shit was so damn obvious, you know. But anyway, I don't worry about that, Renee. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna we gangsters up in here. This is gangster talk, sweetheart. This is gangster talk. You get gangster up in here. All right, we don't worry about being politically correct up in here. We straight up gangster. We come gangster with it. All right. But when I heard that black men are calling black women predators, the first thing that came to my mind is, no, they can't be serious. They can't be serious. I done did show after show. I mean, do I have to bring up Sunny Bell, a little 4-year-old girl that was murdered by 5 savages in their late 20s? We're not talking about teenage motherfuckers who are trying to find their way. These niggas was 28. They're almost 30. How the fuck, listen, how do you expect a black woman to submit to you and you raising niggas to the point where they 30 and shit and they out here and they career criminals at the age of 30? Niggas at the age of 30 are career criminals. 28 career criminals. Look at what a lot of black men are cool with being known for, right? One of the guys who is celebrated in the black community amongst black men is a pimp named Fillmore Slim, a pimp named Fluky Stokes, a pimp named Iceberg Slim. Pimps. Not anybody real, not anybody who's known for doing some real shit, but pimps. And you got that fucking dumbass punk, Too Short. Big pimping. Why do black men think it's okay to be womanizers? Why are you wearing that as a badge of honor that you are mistreating your women? And you're showing the world that you have little respect and regard for the life of your women. Why are you doing that? Why does that make sense to you? How is it that you can't show your woman worldwide compassion? Why can't you show the world how much you love your black woman? Why can't you do that? Why do you have to show the world that you are disrespectful, that you are disloyal, that you are dishonest, that you are deceitful, and that you are abusive to your women? Why do you wear that as a badge? And why do you want the world to see that? Somebody break down the logic now. I'm about to put the gangster link out in a minute because I want motherfuckers to come up here and explain to me, why do you want the world to see you as a piece of shit? Why do you want the world to see you as a piece of shit nigga that don't give a fuck about his women and children? As a black man, I'm embarrassed by our image. I don't want to be known as a piece of shit. I don't want to be seen as a womanizer or an abuser of women and a pedophile. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be associated with that. Why are you niggas cool with that kind of image? And why did y'all allow them two dumbass, retarded Negroes, Mr. Palmer and Ramil, to make that pump and dump it? Why haven't y'all tore their asses from here to Kingdom Come? Their asses need to be torn from here to Kingdom Come. Them niggas need an ass whooping with a belt. Not a physical beatdown. They need a childlike ass whooping. Somebody needs to go out to the fucking trees and break off the goddamn switches and soak them in some water and get the wailing on their ass. Until you leave, they need an old-fashioned, childlike ass whooping until they're both snibbling and crying like babies. That's the kind of ass whooping they need for making some shit like that. They need their ass whooped for making some immature shit like that. Shout out to Truth Is. Yeah, go, yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about, all you old school niggas? Hassan? Y'all know what it is with these switches? And don't bring back the little one. You better go get a big one. If you got a big one, the bigger one you got, the more magnanimous they became. Don't come back with no little ass switch. That's gonna piss somebody off. Okay? I'm talking about these niggas need an old fashioned ass whooping with switches and belts. That's right. Making some dumb, retarded ass shit like that. Pump and dump. And you know what? And you look at how the black man is so enthusiastic about being a nobody. How the fuck are you enthusiastic about being a nobody? Man, I can't wait to wake up this morning so I can hurry up to be a nobody. Like, come on, man. I want to get off this work, man, so I can go to sleep tonight and wake up in the morning and be a nobody. I'd like to get a quick start on that. Niggas are enthusiastic about being nobodies. They're proud of being nobodies. Let me see if my Dame has gotten that information. Dame. Dame. Okay.
All right, it's ready. It's
ready. When was it ready? How long did you have it ready?
About a minute ago.
All right, well, come on. Let's throw it up.
All right.
All right, y'all. Fair use. This is this nigga talking about black women are predators. I didn't properly address this the first time. I'm gonna tear it up this time. Go ahead.
Okay, or what I call okay. So let me tell you what we're really dealing with, what we're really talking about here. Okay, what we're really dealing with and what we're really talking about here is we're talking about predators. I'm gonna introduce you to a predator you've never heard of before, and that's part of their strength. Okay, they're called black female predators. Repeat after me, son. They say black female predators.
Stop.
Okay. Say it again.
Stop. Is he serious? Is this nigga serious? Black female predators?
Yeah, he's serious.
I mean, did this nigga watch the news or anything? Read a fucking newspaper or goddamn listen to a publication or break any goddamn thing? Y'all hear that shit?
Yeah, sure did.
Go ahead, play it.
All right.
Let me tell you what we're really dealing with, what we're really talking about here. Okay, what we're really dealing with and what we're really talking about here is we're talking about predators. I'm gonna introduce you to a predator you've never heard of before, and that's part of their strength. Okay, they're called black female predators. Repeat after me, son. They say black female predators. Okay. Say it again. I want you to get used to saying that. Black female predators. Okay. It's a term that has to become commonplace throughout our community. Why? So that they can be identified and then dealt with.
What the fuck is he talking about? That term has become commonplace throughout our community? Where? Dame, have you heard that in your community? Okay, Dame
Nope.
Type of one in the chat. If you've heard this being commonplace in your community, black female predators. Type of 1 in the chat. Or type of 2 in the chat if it's not commonplace in your community. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? This has become, what community is he talking about? The LGBT community? Type of 1 if this shit is commonplace in your community. Type of 2 if it isn't. Play it.
Okay.
Female predators. Okay? It's a term that has to become commonplace throughout our community. Why? So that they can be identified and then dealt with accordingly. Okay? And consummately and effectively. So let me explain to you what a black female predator is. Okay? The most, what I consider to be the most dangerous type. Okay? The black female predator has an arsenal, right? All predators have weapons, their claws, their teeth, their tail, a stinger, right? All predators. So what is the predator? I mean, what is the arsenal? What is the weaponry of the black female predator? FRA. False rape accusations. False rape allegations. Still FRA.
Okay, stop.
Slander.
Stop. So this term that he's talking about that we haven't heard in none of our communities, for some reason he's heard it in his, of black female predators, with all of this weaponry. False rape allegations? Since when? Dane? Can you come here for a minute?
Yeah.
What is he talking about? I haven't heard anything about black women running around with false rape allegations. Everything I've seen has been true. Did I miss something here?
No, but apparently there's a lot of rape going on in his community. And that can't be right. His community is supposed to be perfect, so they got to be making false allegations. And
Let me explain something.
Predatory rape.
Let me explain something to y'all. Rape is a very brutal experience. It's a very frightening experience. It's a very traumatic experience. Most women don't recover from being raped. They may physically recover, but their mental never comes back. It never comes back. Some women end up committing suicide because they can't get the horrible nightmare out of their mind. Are you going to tell me that black women are playing games with rape? That they're just making false allegations? I've never heard that. I haven't heard that. Where is this going on at, Dane?
I told you, in his imagination, in his mind, he don't want to accept that him and his brothers are basically rapists. Or the people he support or support him, and they being accused of rape or rapists.
Okay, play it.
Mm-hmm.
Still FRA. Okay? Slander. Rumor. The two favorite ones, the two most deadly ones are rumor and gossip. I'll say it again. The two most deadly ones are rumor and gossip.
What is he doing? Is he not spreading gossip? Is he not spreading rumors? He just spread a rumor that there are female black predators out there, right?
Right.
Talking about some fake rape allegations. That's a rumor. And the fact that he's talking about black women and other shit, I told you black women, is fucking gossip. So he's doing the very fucking thing that he's accusing black women of doing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is your high evolutionary, super conscious Negro. The one with all of the intellect. He has so much intellect. None of us have any left. He has all of the intellect. We don't have any. Play it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's the arsenal, that's the weaponry in the black female predators arsenal. Okay? Just so that you know. You need to know that. Okay? So Sonet is having one of his we're gonna have a what you call it. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So people, when you're on this end of the camera, they never realize how distracting that is. They have no idea. That's why you'll never see that in a professional studio. Okay. There you go. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have that in the contract. No phone calls. Okay. So they're gonna have to leave a message, send a text. So those are the weaponry in the black female predators arsenal. Rumors, gossip, allegation, slander, accusations. Okay? And what they're leveraging is the power of belief. Remember? Right? The real question is not whether a rape occurred. The real question is it believable and is it believed? Because what is the first thing on the lips of an unthinking person? Oh, I believe her. Or I believe him. I believe. Well, there's many people believe in Jesus. It doesn't make Jesus real. There are many people that believe in Allah. It doesn't make Allah real. And there are many people that believe in Yahashawai or whatever his name is, and doesn't make him real. Yahawashai. Just because you believe, reality requires a lot more than belief. And if belief is the best you can do, okay, great. But we have to call it what it is. And when you're dealing with belief, you're dealing with religion. And so we're going to look at some of these high priestesses. Okay? So I just introduced you to the term, and I'm going to introduce the black community.
Okay, stop.
Why? Number one, Kemet.
I said, let's get this right. He said, when you're dealing with belief, you're dealing with religion. So if you're standing in a crowd and a particular person bumps into you and you believe that that person bumped into you, that has to do with religion. If someone walks by and snatch food off your table and you believe that this person snatched it, does that have to do with religion? If you believe that you can climb up a rope that hangs from the ceiling in the gymnasium, and you believe that if you get on that rope, that belief will take you all the way to the top of that rope, does that have to do with religion? If you had an injury and you believe that you can recover from that injury, does that have to do with religion? I mean, we can do this all night. If you're hungry and you believe that you're going to eat before the day is out, does that have to do with religion? Damn. Damn.
No. If you believe you're hungry, that's a fact. Because you're hungry.
If you believe that you have to go to the bathroom and you go, does that have to do with religion?
No.
He just said belief is religion.
Yeah, people say a lot of things. I don't mean it is so.
If you're driving your car and you look at the needle and it's on E, and you believe that if you don't get to the gas pump soon, you're going to run out of gas and be stranded, does that have to do with religion?
Mm-hmm. Nope.
What an imbecile. Again, we're about to hit that term again, ladies. Truth Here's a new term we're throwing out. A very infinitesimal intellectual capacity that this guy is displaying. A very infinitesimal, infinitesimal, infinitesimal intellectual capacity that he's displaying right now. Damn, have you found out what that word means?
Oh, hold on.
Hold
on.
I'm sorry. infinitesimal. Infinitesimal.
I-N-T.
Now, according to my accent, I may say tismal. Tismal. Infinitesimal.
Hold on, I'm fighting with my glasses. Okay.
All right, while she fights with her glasses, let's move on.
Okay.
I mean, this idiot just said. Hey, Truth is tripping, man. I bet it does too, Truth. He said, hey, y'all, Truth says he bet dude's ponytail smells like a pony's tail. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to agree with you. That's funny as shit. All right, Dame, have you looked up the definition yet? All right, go ahead and play him. Since you don't have the definition.
Yeah, okay.
Infinitesimal. We're throwing terms around today, ladies.
What is the first thing on the lips of an unthinking person? Oh, I believe her. Or I believe him. I believe. Well, there's many people believe in Jesus. It doesn't make Jesus real. There are many people that believe in Allah. It doesn't make Allah real. And there are many people that believe in Yahashawai or whatever his name is, and it doesn't make him real. Yahawashai. Just because you believe, reality requires a lot more than belief. And if belief is the best you can do, okay, great. But we have to call it what it is. And when you're dealing with belief, you're dealing with religion. And so we're going to look at some of these high priestesses. Okay? So I just introduced you to the term, and I'm going to introduce the black community. Why? Number one, Kemet, come. Put the camera on my son. Turn around. Just come. That's my son. Look at the camera.
His son's name Kemet?
See you later. Thank you. Okay. As a black father, I am not going to allow my son to grow up in a culture where he is preyed upon by a demographic that thinks it can do what it does without having the light shed on it. I mean, my thing is, if we're going to play exposed culture, then shouldn't we really play exposed culture?
Stop it.
Sir? Right?
Stop it.
One of the reasons I don't play the exposed game
stop it. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I was misspelling infinitesimal. I forgot. There was no I at the end. Okay, it's T-E-S-M-A-L. Thanks, Truth is, for correcting me on that.
Okay, I got it.
Infinitesimal.
Okay.
Infinitesimal. There's no I at the end, right? It's a T-E.
No,
okay, I'm sorry.
I-N-F-I-N-I-T-E-S-I-M-A-L. Okay.
S-I-M-A-L?
Yeah.
Okay, then I spelled it right.
Okay.
I did spell it right. Okay, so, Truth, you have the incorrect spelling. There is an I in it. Go ahead, Dave.
Okay. All right. Definition as an adjective, extremely small.
Extremely small. He has a infinitesimal intellectual capacity. He has an extremely small intellectual capacity.
Other definition, an indefinitely small quantity or a value approaching zero.
Indefinitely small in quantity or a value approaching zero. How about that? One of the greatest insult words of all time. Indefinitely small and approaching a value of zero. So when you say he has a infinitesimal intellectual capacity, you're saying his capacity is extremely small or indefinitely small and approaching the value of zero. You like that? You like that? Y'all like that?
Yeah.
Nice little insult word, isn't it? Infinitesimal, yeah. It's actually one word though. You don't have to spin. You don't have to separate it. It sounds. It does sound like two words, but it's one sticking back together. Okay, play it.
Okay.
Then shouldn't we really play exposed culture? Sa? Right? You know, one of the reasons I don't play the exposed game is I'm from the old school. What did they teach you when you first started fighting? In order to give a hit, you got to be able to what? Take one. If you're going to expose someone, you have to be willing to be exposed. Why would you put yourself in that position? Why would anyone put themselves in that position? Something has to be not right with you. Unless you just don't care. And if you don't care, then well, that's your value system at work. I care. I care, of course. But you see, that's part of the weapon. They know, they use the fact that you care about your reputation. So let me explain something to you. Let me share something with you guys that you don't know. When Sanetta threatens to out me, expose me, it caused me a lot of anguish in my life.
It caused you a lot of anguish. Okay, stop it. Put this nigga picture back on the screen. Put that picture back on the screen. Okay, so I'm confused. Something else caused you anguish in your life. This picture didn't cause you great anguish in your life? How do you have the guts to take this kind of picture? What kind of guts is that? What kind of courage is that? How the hell you have the courage to take this kind of picture? And be bold about it. Bold about it too. Well, we're going to drop the gangster link. James, drop the gangster link. We're going to stay on for like another half an hour, and then we're going to get out of here. We got to rest up for ladies' night. We got a big one tonight on ladies' night. Then drop the gangster link. Got a big one tonight coming up on ladies' night, y'all. We're going to be tackling the does someone's sexual orientation overrides their individual talent? Like, for example, Luther Vandross. A lot of people didn't know he was gay until they found out he was gay. Some people stopped listening to his music simply because they found out that he was gay. I'm one of them. Little Nas X is an extremely talented young man. But can you listen to his music because you know he's gay? Does his sexual orientation override his talent? We're going to get into that. And we're also going to be talking about pro-life versus pro-abortion. The beginning of life. I believe, and many of us here at the E Nation believe that life starts with conception because life has to have an origin. But you have a lot of pro-abortionists who believe that life doesn't begin until the baby is a fetus, which I don't know where the hell they get that ignorance from, but they do. So we're going to be talking about that tonight too. So we might have some clashes tonight, you know. But I'm not worried about it. We got our moderators. We got the general. He'll be in attendance tonight, and I'm pretty sure he'll have his guns off safety for any trolls. Okay? So it might get a little hot tonight, Truth. So when you come in tonight, be ready to fire because it might get a little hot tonight on Ladies' Night. That we might get invaded by trolls. All right? So drop that gangster link, Dane. Anybody want to come on up? We're going to be up here for like another half an hour before we give way to slumber and preparation for a ladies' night tonight. So, Dan, come on in here. What do you think about the show? Abby, come off mute.
Okay.
Y'all go ahead and take the show over for a little bit. I got to go to the bathroom.
Okay. All right. Okay, so give me just 1 second. Okay, so yeah, so he is trying to make a case for his fellow, I don't know, buddies that have been accused of rape, molestation, pedophilia. So that's what that's all about. And so he's trying to say these women are making false accusation. So they gotta be predators. Oh, you preying on the black man. You accusing him of rape. You know he wouldn't do something like that. Bull crap like that. But now he's trying to make it as a charge that they're predators, preying on the poor, innocent, naive black man, accusing him of rape. For what purposes? Yeah. Well, the purpose is very clear. He is trying to make a case. They are lying. You know, because oh no, he can't admit that those men are actually rapists or pedophiles, or that they are walking the ducket of pedophilia
Yeah.
and rapists.
You know what?
Because then he'll have to keep his word and call them account. But he don't want to call them account. So he has to make the black woman the bad guy. The woman that accused him the bad guy. She's lying.
Yeah, Dan, let me jump in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where's the echo coming from? Anyway, yeah, you know, y'all, I'm guilty of that. You know, I used to think Luther songs were the shit back in the day. You know, I just never, you know, when I found out, I mean, I think I found out through my wife because I took my wife to a Valentine's Day concert.
Max. Save that for ladies' night.
Can I speak with you for a moment behind the scenes?
Oh, okay.
Give us a second. Dane, play Stone Boy. We're gonna take a quick music break. I want to talk to Dane behind the scenes about something. Dane, play Stone Boy.
Asa
Damn.
nananom dze gyaw yɛn ho ban. Na nkyirima ambre. Ambre. Ambre.
Many men shall die. Anyway, y'all. Okay, now yeah, man, that Stone Boy, man, that song is hard, bro. It's a powerful message. No, Stone Boy is like a modern day Bob Marley, man. It's a good brother. Okay, this guy's a chat here. It says Max is truth and my fault. Keep the vibe. Okay, I'm not sure what that meant. Okay, I'm not sure what y'all talking about. Well, no, I was saying that I didn't even know Luther was gay, man. You know, I'll tell y'all later on tonight how I found out about his gay, and when I did, I couldn't listen to his music no more. It just messed me up. You know, and so, you know, we're going to talk about that tonight. And we're going to find out if that makes a difference. And if it does, at what age does it make a difference at any age? You know? The Gangsta link is in the chat. Anybody want to come on up, yak it up with us? You know, we got like another 15, maybe 20 minutes before we get on out of here and prepare for ladies' night tonight. I myself want to catch a nap. So we want to give it to like 1:40. And so, yeah, so, you know, so the topic was about these black men trying to tell black women what to do. In my opinion, you can't tell the black woman nothing. You've given her nothing. You've done nothing for her. You don't do anything for her. You don't even tell you don't even tell. Have y'all noticed as black men, we don't even tell our women that we love them? These are women, man. They're sweethearts. Tell them that you love them. They want to hear it. They want to hear it. These are women. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves that we don't even have the courage to tell our women that we love them. That's shameful. That's shameful. And that's unbecoming of a black man. Well, I wouldn't say cancel Luce. I do like the one he did with Martha Wash, the one called I Who Have Nothing. I don't know. It just messed with my head, man. Like, because he sings a lot of love ballads, and it just messed my head up, man. I couldn't. It was screwing with my thinking, trying to figure out who was he talking about, a male or a female. I just left it alone altogether. I just, I left it alone. And then when he came out with that song "Dance with His Father," that pretty much solidified it for me. I don't know a straight male that will make a song like that. Speaking of straight males, right? Y'all know Tariq Nasheed?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when he did stuff like that, it was clear, you know what I'm saying? And, because he's with Gregory Hines, and they were talking about women, or were they? Okay, I mean, I don't know. I mean, but that supposedly they was talking about women, and I know the one he did with Martha Wash, that was on point. That's like one of my favorite songs. I still listen to that. Okay, because I know he's talking about a woman in that. But it's the other stuff I'm confused about. Like, I don't know. I don't even mess with it, man. Like, I'm not canceling Luther. I'm not saying he ain't a talented man, because he was. God rest his soul. I'm just saying the whole gay thing screwed me up on some stuff, man. Like, well, no, I can't. It's just like Sylvester, right? Back in the day when Sylvester made that song, "You Make Me Feel Mighty Real," I didn't know he was gay either. I mean, we was spinning that shit at parties, the house version of it. Ain't nobody knows nothing about him being gay. All right, but I'm gonna save all that for ladies' night. It's well, I know the one where he oh no, we're gonna save it for the night of truth. Okay, trust me, we're gonna have a big show tonight on this. Okay, we looking to start a little trouble tonight, righteous trouble though. Okay, we ain't trying to call nobody out their name, but we don't mind some intellectual smoke. It's okay to come up here and have a righteous argument. We cool with that. Y'all come up here, and get at us. Like, no, I think y'all wrong because that's cool. We love it. We ain't got to be calling each other. Then you come up with a righteous argument. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right.
Yeah, we like it.
Hello, Polo.
Good afternoon, y'all. How y'all doing?
Hey, Polo, man. One quick question before you get started.
Yes, sir.
Why are they talking about Odell Beckham not being a free agent until the end of the year? He should be a free agent now.
You see this name? I came over here to talk about
I'm saying he should be a fucking free agent now, though, man.
With the sports.
Yeah, I got to get over to your channel, man, because I'm starting to. I love your channel. Let's start hanging out over there, man.
Yeah, come on through. I'll be trying to get the ladies touch over there too, man. 'Cause I got a couple of queens over there, but I would like to see Dame and some of the other, like Remy and
because they try to
come over there too.
Because they try to control his money right now.
Right. Yeah.
All right, anyway, we'll leave that alone.
You sounded like Rich Porter, and I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, oh man, don't even get me started on the Rich Porter thing. Hey man, Scrub still be over there?
What's that?
Scrub,
Yeah,
Scrub been coming through.
Yeah.
I gotta go there.
Giants fan.
Oh my God, my condolences.
Well, the situation, and salute, Abina Queen, African Nubian Queen. I'm sorry about that, sweetie. Look, man, the situation with Odell Beckham is his dad shouldn't have got involved. His dad pretty much, Odell Beckham Sr. That's what the straw
All right, Will.
that broke the camel's back. And he went
All
out
right.
and he started talking for Odell, saying that Baker Mayfield wasn't targeting him enough and everything. And you see, Max, like, and Dame and Abina too. Y'all probably play sports, or y'all have been in a
Well, he
team
tried to
atmosphere.
get him. Well, he tried to get him killed in the Steelers game.
Yeah,
Did you see
yeah,
that old school pass over the middle like Jack Tatum was out there?
yeah. But see, Max, but you know what though? I have a different theory on that. See, back in our
Uh,
days, going through the middle, that was pride. It was pride
yeah,
to go to
but
the middle. That's what
yeah, but
T.O.
you see,
T.O. and some of them other guys was known
yeah,
for.
but intimidation is a physical fact. Jack Tatum and them wasn't trying to hear that. The Raiders would
Right.
kill you if you went over the middle.
And
You know,
I gotta talk about you, man. I'm surprised Dame and y'all didn't bring up Henry Ruggs. I'm
yeah.
surprised y'all didn't bring that
Okay,
up. He's facing
hold
40 years.
on, Polo. Let's get back to the top. We'll get with that. I'm gonna jump on your channel, and we
Okay.
can finish with that. But let's get back to the topic. We're talking about these punk niggas calling black women predators.
Yeah.
So what's on your mind?
Well, Dame already knows how I feel, and so does I've been a queen, and you do too, Max. Look, they're excoriating all of these righteous young brothers for actually taking a stance. The Kyrie Irvings, the Cam Newtons, stuff like that, and
Uh-huh.
even from outside of the sports, like the brother who's trying to open up schools and stuff like that. But they talk about him. This guy needs to be, I mean, up under the jail for some of the stuff that he's saying. Then on top of that, you come out here, I can't take you serious. Max, man, you bring a lot of logic to the show when you talk about, hey, get yourself together, get a driver's license before go try to get a job, things of that
Yeah.
nature. Man, you need to get a damn haircut and look presentable at least before you come and try to present an argument. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you up in here posing to be Shaka Zulu. Man, I'm
Yeah.
calling you Shaka Puku.
And you know what? The thing I got a problem with, he sends mixed messages to young boys. This man should not be teaching young boys.
Absolutely not.
He shouldn't be teaching young boys. This is not a full display of manhood. This is a confused display of manhood. He's a detriment to young boys. You should never have a man like this teaching young boys. He's not fit to teach young boys. He's not even secure with his own sexuality. Okay? He's not even secure with that. So there's no way that he should be a teacher of young boys. And I'm sad. It saddens me that he has a son. There's no telling what his son is going to turn out to be. Go ahead.
Well, I didn't know if it was me, but my last thing too, Max, is that I just feel bad.
Bro, speak coming in taking shots. Yeah, man, we talking about the fact.
I feel really
Shout out
bad
to Bro Speak.
for the people that's witnessing guys like this and guys like Kevin Samuels in our youth, because they're looking, they're presenting these individuals to our youth and stuff, man, and these guys do not need to be seen, you know what I'm saying, because they're a representation of a big percentage of what's wrong with our society and what's wrong with the majority of black men in society.
Whoa. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off. We got breaking news. Hey, Dane, I'm about to throw something in the chat real quick. You listen? You watching?
Yeah.
Dane.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, I'm about to drop this in the chat real quick.
Okay.
This is crazy.
Yeah. All right. Oops. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Follow sport. We still listening. Okay. Can y'all hear me out there?
I can hear you.
Okay. It got so quiet. I was like, did I freeze out? Did I drop down?
I haven't heard from Queen Abina. Is she okay? Abina, you all right?
She has problems with her network sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Or she stepped away from the phone. You never know. Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
can I?
Yeah, go ahead, finish what you were saying.
Well, see, this guy, you can tell he's hurt. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when individuals are really hurt or they've been damaged a lot, man, and they haven't corrected their issues. Now, look, I'm not no saint, and I'm not no therapist or no psychiatrist or any type of doctor or anything, but it we Max and Dame and Abina, we can actually, if you have common sense, it can tell you that this guy is not all there.
Right. And you
He's
know
got
what?
some loose screws.
I'm not buying anymore that these guys are victims of their childhood and all of that. We've all had issues in our childhood, some a little worse than others. But if you haven't had some like real trauma to where your mind was totally effed up, to where you had to be housed in a mental institution or something like that, and you can't mentally recover, that's one thing. But if you're sitting around here making podcasts and shit, calling black women predators, then talking about this is the way you grew up and this is your childhood, that's a bunch of BS. You know right from wrong. And you out here doing this because it's a conscious decision that you made. You want to do this. You want to disparage black women. You want to be disrespectful and hateful to black women because your love of men is extremely high. That's why I keep trying to warn you guys, man. Stop reading these Mac books. Stop reading these pimp books. Leave the pimp culture alone. It's going to turn you into a homosexual. That's all it's going to do. You're going to turn into a homosexual. If you ain't a homosexual now, by the time the pimp culture gets done with you, you will be a homosexual. You will hate women and you will love men. Shout out to Remy Norris. Okay, Dame is working on the breaking news, Yvette. We're going to drop that for y'all in a minute. Something went down at a Travis Scott concert. That's pretty bad.
Oh, yeah, he was just with Rip Hamilton too.
Yeah. We're about to drop it as soon as they get it all queued up. She's working on it right now. Shout out to Remy Norris in the building. I told Remy she sound like
Yeah,
a drink.
I want Remy. Remy need to come.
Man, that's my people's, man. That's my people's, man.
She be coming with
I
that
love
dialogue.
Remy. I love Remy, man. Remy be getting me triggered,
Her
man.
and Charlene, man.
Yeah, they be getting me triggered. They like triggering me, and I love it, man. They get me knocking niggas' heads off. I love it. Remy will come in Discord and poke the bear. Next thing you know, I'm going off. And I love every minute of it because it's what I do naturally. You know, she likes coming in poking the bear. She'll come in and poke the bear. The bear start
Yeah,
growling.
throw a wrench in
She,
there.
yeah, she'll sit back and listen to the growls and shit. You know. Shout out to Ribby man, though. I love Ribby man. That's our fam now. She fam now. Uh, yeah. Mama Rain, I was trying to promote one of your videos, but it wouldn't let me do it. The one that was about that incest. Apparently, the word incest, is blocking me from promoting your video.
Hmm.
Because yeah, man, I love Mama Rain. She's very classy. She's one of the channels that I support, and she has some. Sometimes I'll even do one of her videos in here and give her all of the credit, and we'll do a show out of it. You know, but she had a show not too long ago. She was talking about the incest, and that the girls didn't even know that being raped by her brother was even rape because they came
Wow.
up in a dysfunctional family, and she got pregnant with her brother's child. Anything was wrong with it.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was deep, man. That podcast was deep, Mama Rain. Shout out to Mama Rain. And I wanted to promote that video, and it wouldn't let me do it. It wouldn't let me do it because of the incest or whatever. It wouldn't let me do it. I wanted to help my sister Mama Rain out by promoting that video, and it blocked me from doing it. I think it's because of the incest in it, and that she was a young girl. You know. Well, I love you, Mama Rain. You're a black woman. I love you, and I'm going to help you out any way I can. I love your channel. You're a very classy black lady, and you be having some hard hitting videos. And that one you did about the incest, man, I tried to promote that video and I couldn't, man. They blocked me. They blocked me. And I think the reason why they did it, I think because you have incest in the title.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. And then I think it's also, you say little girl, incest and little girl. I think that's what's blocking it, you know. But I wanted to promote that. I couldn't even promote it, man.
Shoot. Hey, look, us brothers in the LDBC, Black Knight, man, we gonna get it out regardless. We gonna get it out there. Especially
Yeah, because
you
Google
need to subscribe
AdSense,
to that
right?
boy LVZ NBA Talk. Shout out to him. He gonna speak his mind regardless.
Yeah, but
He
we
gonna-
don't. Um, okay, I won't say nothing because you didn't know. But we don't promote channels of people who've never been in here. If they come in
Mhm.
here, that's one thing. But they don't come in here. We don't. But anyway, it's okay though.
Yeah.
Yeah, check on that because I got the answer from Google, and they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't promote it. It wouldn't pass their criteria.
Right.
I was gonna shock you with that. You was gonna look up, see 2,000-3,000 views. You'd be like, "Oh, what happened?" I was gonna surprise you with that, but it wouldn't let me do it.
Now,
But
where
yeah.
is this guy? Where is this guy from, man? What, like,
Well, Shaka,
what?
I'm from New York. All of them niggas are either from New York or New Jersey area talking about Kemet, all this gay shit, and Kemet. That's the only reason why they talk about Kemet, because all of the gay shit.
Yeah.
Because Egypt used to be under feminine rule, and they don't want to tell you that. That's why you got so many gay niggas over there. It used to be under feminine rule. All of them statues are females. The Sphinx are female. That's why the noses have been ripped off. Ain't because it's a black man. It's because it's a black woman. They don't want you to know it's a black woman. Okay.
What happened? What happened to the days, man, when like, let's say it's me and you, Max, and we see a young guy, and we even sniff just a little bit of feminine in his way, and we yank him up and say, "Hey, look, you better fly straight." What
Yeah,
happened
yeah,
to them
exactly. You
days?
couldn't even be around us, man. This is what I was talking about Hey, Dane, put his picture back up on. Wait a minute, Dane, you got that breaking news?
Yeah, the one you put in the link.
Okay, yeah, throw it up or share the screen.
Okay.
Fair use.
Okay.
Okay, this just came across our find out what's going on here. What's the matter, Dane? All right, well, Dame is having some technical difficulties. Give her a minute to straighten that out. But yeah, right, we wouldn't even play. This is what I was saying, Polo. When he made that, we were so bold to make that picture in that damn dress. Man, niggas need to be stepping to him. Man, like, man, what the fuck are you doing? Don't come around these kids like that, bro. We wouldn't even let dudes around kids like that when I was growing up. They knew better than that. Come around here with this shit. We didn't play that shit back then. We didn't want these dudes around our kids.
Yeah, because they're picking up. They're picking up on that. And they're gonna ask questions, and then kids are curious. You know what I'm saying? They're curious throughout all stages.
Okay, what happened, Dane? Oh, find out what's going on.
Okay, I was playing it the entire time. Something is blocking it. It's like it's not playing, even though I'm clearly playing it.
All right, can you find the original video?
Okay, all right, I'm gonna go find the original video.
Yeah, Willie D might have a filter on. He might have a filter on so nobody can play his shit.
Okay, all right, no problem.
Yeah, but getting back to Mama Rain, the very classy Mama Rain, love this woman, man. And Mama, I ain't seen you in Discord in a while. You're still a part of my Discord. Yeah, but Mama Rain be having some nice, classy videos, good information. And sometimes I would even be so inspired by one of her videos. I featured it in here. And, I'll talk about it in depth and where she was going with it and add to it and give her all the credit. Help my sister out. Shout out to Mimi Norris.
I put it in there for you, and Max, if that's all right with you.
I love Remy, y'all. She be poking the bear. Remy come in Discord and get some shit started.
Well, I mean,
Get me all triggered and shit.
Everybody don't, that's what I like, man. We don't know how to the same perspective, and somebody, this is what somebody always told me, Max. Somebody always told me that if somebody agrees with everything that you say, there's a problem.
Yeah. And tonight, man, we should have a lot of pushback. Hopefully, people won't be afraid to come up. We're not gonna bite. Come up and express yourself. We want righteous smoke. We don't have a problem with there's nothing wrong with a righteous argument. You ain't have to. Yeah, you don't have to be calling each other names and threatening to kill each other mamas and all that. You can have a righteous disagreement. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It can be intense. You firmly stand on your square. The other person firmly stand on their square.
Thank you so much for joining us.
And I'm Jeff Ealing. The investigation really is now just beginning this morning, but we do know that 8 people have died and more than 20 people had to be taken to the hospital.
Echo.
11 of those people had CPR in progress as they were being taken to the hospital. Sky Eye did catch that long line of ambulances last night as things were trying to wrap up at the concert. Right now, we know authorities are still working to identify the victims who died at that scene, and we're going through video at this point to figure out exactly what happened. Authorities say that they are still trying to determine what went wrong. We have team coverage of the situation, trying to get answers this morning. And we're going to start with Eyewitness News reporter Pooja Lodia. Good morning, Pooja.
Good morning to you, Jeff. As we speak, police are pouring through video evidence and interviewing witnesses, trying to figure out what happened here. They say at this point they don't know whether criminal charges could be filed or even what caused this sudden surge to the stage. We do know that these victims are extremely young. In fact, County Judge Lena Hidalgo says one of the people injured is as young as 10 years old. Take a look around me. You'll see it is dark out here right now. There are signs all around NRG Park saying that Astroworld Music Festival is canceled for the rest of the weekend. The numbers here, of course, are just stunning. We are talking about 8 people dead, 23 people who had to be taken to the hospital. 300 patients were actually treated by medics right here at the park. And out of those transported to the hospital, 11 of them had to have CPR performed on them on the way. Houston police say that they did have a lot of security here. Houston police actually had 367 officers assigned to this huge event. There were an additional 241 security officers also hired here privately. We know that this whole thing started just after 9 p.m. A huge crowd started to surge toward the stage as festival founder Travis Scott was joined on stage by rapper Drake in a surprise appearance.
It's at approximately 9 o'clock, 9:15, the crowd began to compress towards the front of the stage, okay? And that caused some panic, and it started causing some injuries. People began to fall out, become unconscious, and it created additional panic.
And investigators are really describing a very chaotic scene. Police officers were even on golf carts trying to get through this crowd because there were just so many people. We're talking about 50,000 people here attending this festival. We are still waiting for another update from police here on scene as their investigation here continues. We've also heard from Live Nation, which was promoting this event. We're told that we will be getting more information from them soon because still a lot of questions here that are unanswered, and a lot of parents also who are wanting those answers. People are waking up this morning finding out just how tragic this event was. Reporting live, Pooja Lodia, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Pooja, thank you. We continue our team coverage. Obviously, a lot of people getting separated in that incredible chaos that took place at this concert.
Yeah, so a reunification center has been set up to help out families. That is where we find our Shelly Childers. She spoke with some people and joins us there now live. Shelly, that's kind of serving as the hub as people are waking up and realizing maybe their teen child was at a friend's house, spent the night at the concert, don't know if they're okay this morning, but this is a good spot to try to reset and hopefully get some answers.
Yeah, exactly. Very well said there, Erica. We're at 8686 Kirby. This is the Wyndham Hotel right off of Kirby and 610, down the street from NRG. So a very appropriate meeting location. And really what this reunification center has become over the course of the morning is a place for families to come and speak with police to get information. So we have watched several families come in and out speaking to get information with police. We did just learn that a family that our photographer met earlier this morning, a few hours ago, they were immediately told, go to Bentob Hospital. We just learned that that family got to Bentob a short time ago, and we're told there that their loved one was one of the 8 deceased. So unfortunately, families still finding out hours later that their loved one who did not come home from this event died at the event. We did speak with a father and son who, like so many of these fans, flew in from out of town, so excited to see Travis Scott. Here's what this father described to us over a Zoom interview, what he witnessed and felt as he was in the crowd himself.
People started pulling people over the railing to escape being suffocated, being smashed. And then there were probably couple 24 people that were pulled over, and then about 4 of them were being administered CPR by paramedics. However, it took them a while to get to them because the crowds were actually trampling them.
So the father there kind of giving you a really good visual of the chaos that was happening. This was a concert that was loud. It was huge. It was 50,000 plus people in an outdoor setting. It was dark. Lights were everywhere. And so you can imagine the chaos of these concert goers and these medics trying to get through those thousands and thousands of people to get to the bodies on the ground that needed that medical attention. So this father, I think, painted a really good visual for us to understand kind of what happened and what first responders were up against, trying to get to the people that needed that help. Again, this is the Reunification Center behind me, 8686 Kirby. We're at Kirby and 610. And really what this has become is a place where families can come and speak with police and investigators to get information about how to find their loved one who has not come home. As Pooja mentioned, dozens of people were sent to the hospital, hundreds more treated for injuries. And so it is very likely that there are still a lot of people who have not made it home from this event last night. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Wow, man. Wow. So they bum rushed the stage. Were these white kids? I mean, black kids don't do that. I mean, I don't. Was a bunch of white kids? I saw a bunch of white kids in the footage. This is not black behavior. I don't mean to make this sound like a race thing.
Yeah, because isn't Travis Scott a country singer? Yeah,
I don't know. He's not a country singer. Where do you get country singer from?
I don't know. I guess because of the name. I might be confusing him with a country singer.
No, he's not a country singer.
Okay, well.
Anyway, this is, like I said, I don't mean to sound like a race thing, but this is not young black behavior. This is more white behavior. You know, it must have been a bunch of white people who bum rushed the stage. I saw a bunch of white kids in that footage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay,
which would be consistent with them rushing the stage like that and not giving a damn about who they trampling and stuff. This is the first time they've done stuff like this. You know, and I mean, 50,000 people? Where was this at? Bro,
Houston.
Speak. Where was this at?
This was in Houston, Astro World. Astro.
I thought they said it was a hotel. Hey, Polo, you're in Houston, right?
No. I'm in Dallas, but we right at the surface.
Where was this at?
I think Dame would be more closer, being that she's in Louisiana. What part of Louisiana, if you don't mind me asking, Dame? Because I got family.
I'm in the southeastern portion. I'm at the ankle of the boot.
Right.
I agree with you.
I have a more direct route to Houston.
Yeah, I agree with you, son. He's not a very good rapper. I thought he fucking.
Yeah, that's right. Right off of 10. Right off of 10.
I thought he fucked that beat up.
Bro, speak.
Yeah, hey, bro, where was this? Hey, bro, shout out to Bro Speak. Shout out to Bro Speak. What's going on, bro? Bro, you in Houston, right?
Yeah, well, I live an hour away from there. But
yeah, where was this at?
That was at Astroworld. It used to be a theme park, but it got closed down like 5 or 6 years ago. And so Travis Scott, he usually come here once a year and open it back up kind of around Halloween time and open it back up for this festival. So that's where it was. That's where the location was.
And
he has a concert, and
we used to go there all the time. Mama used to.
So that explains
Astroworld all the time.
Yeah, I know about Astroworld. So that explains the 50,000 people. Astroworld is big enough for that.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because I thought they said a hotel, like a hotel.
No.
They
got hotels around it.
That's where they were sending the parents that needed information because their kids went to the concert.
This sounds like, and I don't want to be mean. This sounds like a bunch of white kids. This is not something that black kids normally do. You know,
this is a lot of white people at his concert.
Yeah, this is consistent with white kids, man. You know, they do shit like this, man. You know, I mean, what did he say? Did he give a statement? Does people give a statement? Because they went crazy. From what I'm understanding, they went berserk when Drake came on the stage.
Right. and so they wanted to see Drake.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's what caused the people to stampede us.
Yeah.
And you got that many people, you ain't got that much space, and people are excited. I know there's probably some alcohol and other things being used over there. So
way more than that, brother Speed.
Hey,
Yeah,
well,
but how do you?
Popping pills, Waukesha.
yeah, I know that's what I'm saying.
all
Other
that.
Yeah, but
All
I'm
that.
confused. How do you get something that massive to even start? How do you get all those people to start moving forward? How does that even happen?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, I can't think of it. I can't think of how that would have happened, and they don't have no. But like I said, people are excited enough.
Okay. It might have started out with the people in the front rushing closer to the stage, and then everybody else followed behind them.
Right.
And then as people behind them was pushing forward, the people in the front got smashed into whatever barrier. Remember, they said that one of the fathers said he saw people being lifted over the rails because they were being smashed. Some of them probably went unconscious. Some of them, and the guards, they probably had a row of guards down the front of the stage. And when they saw people getting smashed, they started pulling people over, calling for ambulances, and they were doing CPR and all that other stuff. But the people behind don't know the people in the front are getting smashed. They just see, the line is still moving forward. So they continue moving forward. So whoever is caught in the front, if you make a mistake and trip and fall, you are trampled because they don't care.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking that happened.
Mm-hmm.
They got trampled. They and essentially you got 50,000 people. You're not gonna you're just seeing the people in front of you. You're not seeing if you step on someone. Probably not noticing. You trying to go see Drake. And
so this is why I never went to any of these concerts with young people. I thought the youngest concert I ever been to when I was in the military was Johnny Gill. That's it. I don't go to them because young kids get crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I experienced that when I went to a Run DMC concert a while back. There's a lot of young people out there acting fucking just insane. They don't know how to deal with it when they see their favorite celebrities. They lose their damn minds.
Yeah.
Especially the girls. They start screaming out of control, pulling their hair out, just doing crazy shit. That's why I don't go to these young concerts, man. I stay away from shit. I go to the older concerts, like a Charlie Wilson, somebody like that, where there's older, mature people who ain't trying to do all that.
Brother Soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His brother just died from Gap
yeah, Charlie Wilson, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maurice White died too from the Earth, Wind & Fire, right?
Yeah, and what's his name?
Did y'all see? Did y'all see what Maurice White started to look like as he got older? It's like he was turning into a blowfish.
Mm.
I was like, "What the hell's wrong with Maurice?" Yo, and then my man who sing Reasons, Philip, whatever his name is, man. But Charlie Wilson. I go to the older concerts, man. The old dudes, the old cats. The way you got grown people who know how to act. Right. Grown people ain't doing no shit. Ain't nobody running no stage. Motherfuckers got bad knees, man. I ain't rushing no damn stage. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga, man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't rushing no stage. You gotta be fucked up. I'll buy that nigga a drink. Uh-huh.
Yeah, especially outside concerts where you ain't, that stuff. Yeah, I always been kind of leery of that.
Yeah, I stay with my age group, 50 and up. That's safe. They were talking about old people, but shit is safe around old people. Old people ain't trying to do all this young shit. Ain't nobody rushing no stage. Ain't nobody throwing chairs. Ain't nobody doing none of that. Old folks ain't trying to hear none of that. Motherfuckers gonna have a seat. You know what I'm saying? Then if you with him and you young and you get to acting the crib, like, will you sit your ass down? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sit your ass down. You know. Nah, I stay with the older crowd, man. I don't mess with these young.
And stay in the back. It's the ones in the front that get trampled.
I was about to go to a Bruno because I like Bruno Mars. I thought Bruno Mars, that's a bad dude, man. That's a young bad dude, man. He's very talented.
Yeah.
And I was gonna go to one of his concerts until I seen like the age group that was buying up all the tickets. You know, the age group was like 17 to 26. Like, nah, fuck nah, nah, nah.
No, the one concert I went to in Houston, it was for the local radio station, and I went with my brother's girlfriend and her friend. All I smelled was weed the whole night.
Yeah,
like
see, I like the old. See, I like the old folk concerts, right? Because when you in there, motherfuckers done smuggled in whiskey. You know what I'm saying? You smell whiskey, Geritol, Bengay. You understand what I'm saying? You know? Niggas done
Tiger Ball.
Yeah, niggas done iced up their knees and every goddamn thing, right? So, you know, but I like that though. I'm feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it ain't gonna be no shit. You know, I'm cool with that. Yeah.
The other person probably high is the performer. Because I remember,
yeah, exactly.
I went with my mom to a Johnny Taylor concert. Man, I know Johnny Taylor was out of there.
Yeah, the older people just gonna sit in their chair and clap.
Yeah.
You may have a woman or two get up and try to, shake what her mama gave her like 40 years ago, and then she realized that was 40 years ago, and you been done shook something out of place, and you sit back down. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, that's it. They're gonna clap from their seat, from a sitting position. Like, Grandma, don't you want to? Man, I'm gonna sit here and clap. You better, you know what I'm saying? You sit your little young ass down. But I don't mess with these young concerts because these little kids, they got all that energy. You know, they get to going crazy. You know, and no, I don't do that.
Well, I mean, at a lot of those concerts, though, y'all got to realize, though, like when it comes to Travis Scott and the other one that comes right up the top of my head that's a black group is the
and he ain't even that good of a rapper.
That's why
I wouldn't really even call it rap.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't even call it that. What the fuck? He butchered it. Man, Drake dropped a hard beat for him, and he fucked it up. Right. That beat, they're going doom, 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 doom. Man, he fucked that beat up. I'm like, man, you sorry ass. That beat was hard. The bass bottom on that beat was sick, man. And he fucked that shit up. I'm like, man, you sorry ass fucking fake ass Beetlejuice, man. I don't even know how he got 50,000 people to show up.
Well, see, I was gonna say this, Max. See, a lot of those concerts, man, like at the Migos concert, they believe it or not, man, they have mosh pits. They had a mosh pit. They had a mosh pit at Migos. They had a mosh pit at Travis Scott, and they had a mosh pit at Kodak Black.
Yo, you know what's funny though? The Korean group, right? I think it's 4 of them, 5 boys. And they the top R&B group. How the fuck are 5 Korean boys who can't speak English the top fucking R&B group?
Yeah.
What is their name? What? Hey, Dane, what is their name? Them Korean dudes? Huh?
Wait, what?
Yo, it's 5 Korean motherfuckers who can't even speak English.
Oh shoots, I can't even remember.
And they the number 1 R&B group.
They like
how the hell that happened?
Hey, yo, man, they number 1, and they be driving these little black girls crazy. These motherfuckers can't even speak it. I don't even know how they sing it. I'm questioning. I'm questioning
Max, they
some
do it
Milli
with
Vanilli
Baby
shit
Shark.
going on.
With Baby Shark. With Baby Shark, man. They did it too.
Milli Vanilli too. Milli Vanilli was the one.
Oh,
Hey, that's
they
fucked
on
up.
lip
Hey
singing
man,
that.
hey man. Hey, that was fucked up what happened to them. Hey man, why that white man do that to them, man?
Okay, that's
You know what I'm saying?
WTF.
That mother, hey man, he pulled the plug on them motherfuckers in Belgium.
Yeah.
In Belgium.
What do you think?
There was
Girl,
200,000.
girl, you know it's girl.
Yeah, I know. Girl, you know it. Girl, you know it. That nigga, hey, what's his name? Fabrice? That nigga run up and down the stage with his shirt off and his hair flying in the wind. That nigga didn't know what the fuck.
Hey, one of them committed suicide, I think.
Yeah, I know. Man, the reel was fucked up and kept looping. That nigga was running up and down the stage. That nigga he ran to one end, what's going on? Nigga ran back to the other end, what's going on?
You could have just left it there. I mean, if you need to get out the way to move your stuff.
And then the white dude was on nonstop. And the white dude, he got his money, and you know what? He jacked him too, right? He fucking left in the limo and left the motherfuckers with no transportation. No chance. It was 200,000 motherfuckers out there. Talking about they want their money back.
It happened to Paula Abdul too.
Man, they rushed the stage. They chased these motherfuckers through the corridors. And then they tried to go out where the limousine was supposed to win. They got out there, the car was gone. White man took the car, he was out. I was like, oh, that's fucked up.
That happened to a lot of singers. They were using that because they did all that dancing. They can't dance and sing.
But them niggas couldn't dance, man.
Nah,
they fucking karate moves. They fucking karate moves. Fucking karate. Niggas had karate moves, roundhouse kicks, karate chops. niggas was doing karate chops and roundhouse kicks and front kicks. Hey, hold on, man. Y'all dancing and fighting. What the fuck y'all doing, man? Like,
but they had the world. They had the world food for a long time.
Man, for a long time. But you know what? But
they was winning. Hey, they was winning awards, man.
Hey, but you know who?
Brother Speed, they was winning awards. They was like, and the award goes to Milli Vanilli.
Hey, but you know who? You know who exposed them the first time, right? Arsenio Hall. Because they wouldn't sing. They wouldn't sing on the show. Remember? Because Arsenio Hall, you gotta sing live on the show, right? They wouldn't sing on the show. Yeah. So he exposed them then, you know. But man, that shit. And then the one that died, that motherfucker was like, oh, the girls, man, the girls. That nigga died because he ain't had no more girls. Nah, man, let me stop lying. I mean, let me stop, man. That's fucked up. My man died and shit, but.
Yeah, you know, he went into. I think he went into depression and then seclusion, and then he committed suicide.
And then the motherfucker, the other one, Fabrice, the one that's alive, he delusional. Talking about he working on his singing. Nigga, you can't sing.
Hold on.
Ain't nothing to work on, huh? That shit was fucked up, man. And that shit happened in Belgium. There was 200,000 motherfuckers out there. In Belgium, out in the fucking street.
That's a lot of people.
And pulled the plug on them motherfuckers. And then left them behind, took the ride with them. Them niggas were running. They was on some Forrest Gumps. They was running all throughout the street. How the hell you get chased for like 5 hours? Niggas chasing around the fucking street for 5 hours.
You gonna give me my money?
Like, man, they chased us for what seemed like an eternity. You know, they chased us for like 4 to 5 hours. Like, damn, y'all running for 4 or 5 hours? Damn. You niggas in serious shape. I guess being on that beach, man, worked out for you.
Yeah, with auto-tune.
Yeah, and it was worse than that. It wasn't even auto-tune. They was flat out lip singing.
No.
They were flat out lip singing.
Oh no, Hassan said the funny thing is everybody doing the Milli Vanilli now. I said, yeah.
But my thing is, did they give that group those Grammys. Because the original group that was the voice behind them, they should have got those Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
They should have snatched them from Milli Vanilli and gave it to that group. You know.
Does anybody know who the original group was?
I think they were from England.
They were good though. They were good, man.
They were like from England or Australia.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how he hooked that up. Like, if I would have been like, man, fuck you. We don't want your fucking cartoon niggas.
Was the record producer thing. They had
like, man, we don't want your Peter.
Interested in.
Like, nigga, we can sing. We don't want to represent your Peter Cottontail ass niggas, man. We do our own shit. You know what I'm saying? And so
when that money's placed on the table, man,
yo, he must have gave them motherfuckers a stack and he must have gave them a grip.
Say It Ain't So said that concert it wasn't at Astroworld. It happened at the NRG Stadium down the street from where Astroworld was located.
Oh, okay, NRG.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to H-Town, man. Shoot, man.
Yeah, Dino, H-Town, Dino I remember when he got killed, man. You know, H-Town, Dino.
There's been a lot of
and she said it was a bunch of white kids. Okay, she lives right there.
That's what I thought. That's white behavior.
See what I'm saying, Max? It'd be like they be in the like mosh pits and stuff.
White kids don't.
She said her father worked there, so she got.
Hey, Say It Ain't So. Do you know? Hey, Say It Ain't So. Do you know the name of that?
Salute to Say It Ain't So.
Hey, Say It Ain't So. You know that Korean group I'm talking about? That's the top R&B group.
Oh, BTS.
Nah, I mean that ain't their name.
Yeah.
No, it's not BTS.
Okay.
It's not them. I know it ain't that. It's something else. It's one of them. It's one of them colorful white boy group names, and they Koreans, and they Koreans, and they the top R&B group. I don't even know if the.
Let me see. The top one. Okay. Oh no. That's the most famous one. Okay.
And they sound like Bobby Brown and New Edition and shit. You got these 5 Korean dudes that can't speak no English, sound like Bobby Brown and Ralph Tresvant.
Okay, it is.
If I'm not mistaken, Ralph Tresvant still sound like he's 16. Who? BTS? Look them up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Are they Korean?
Yes, they're Korean. That's how they K-pop.
You sure?
Yeah, they're the BTS boy band.
So I could have swore they had one of these colorful names like Migos or something.
I think that's previous generation from them. Okay, hold on. Let me get.
Man, we taking L's everywhere, man. We got Koreans, the top R&B group, man. We done, yo.
They do look like us. I couldn't get it. Why my little cousin be palming.
Man, black people are finished, man.
Yeah. How did this happen?
Yo.
Where
black people are finished, man.
Where have I been? I'm like a Korean.
Hey, check this out. You got black girls. Oh yeah, they come with it. I'm like, damn, that's what's going on right now. Like, and they can't speak any English. They were trying to get them interviews. They all had to have interpreters and translators.
Oh, they don't care about that.
Like, how the fuck y'all speaking? How the hell y'all singing English songs and y'all can't speak English? I don't even know. How does that work?
All they had to do is just listen to pick up the sound.
Somebody lip singing, yo.
No, they just learn enough English to sing the song. They don't know enough English to speak it.
So you're gonna tell me you know enough English to sing a whole goddamn song, but you can't say hello in English?
Okay. All right, this is BTS.
You need a goddamn interpreter. You need
They don't have to.
But wait a minute, man. Yeah, come on, man. You need a goddamn interpreter to say what's up. I mean,
Hey,
Okay, this is what this is BTS.
hold on, put them on screen. Yeah, that's them.
That's BTS.
That's them.
oh,
Yo, that's the top.
how?
That's the top R&B group. Hey, Dame, get one of their songs and play it.
Oh, okay.
I want y'all to hear what these motherfuckers sound like.
Well, I can't. You know what? I'm as much as I'm surprised by that, but I'm not really surprised because one of the top R&B singers is a Asian chick.
Yeah, and True said they all look like Japanese girls in a suit.
Okay.
I agree, especially the one with the pink.
They don't care about that, man. They don't really care. All they care about is how they sound. They don't care how they look.
Troll alert, troll alert, troll alert.
Oh.
Truth, get him.
He's too busy trying to say, "Don't play their wacky song."
Hey, somebody take this motherfucker out with the webcam. Take him out.
He got him. They got him.
Okay. You just want to hear the music, or you want to see the video too?
Nah, just play the song, Dan. I want to do the video. We ain't gonna play the whole song. We just want to play a little bit of it. Yeah, we just want to see what they sound like. What happened? What are you playing it from your computer?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm in the wrong section with it. Okay, hold on.
No, don't play nothing slow. Play something upbeat.
Okay, upbeat. Okay, let's see what I can find that's upbeat.
What's with the butterfly collars and shit?
Well, that's their style, I guess.
And the guy in the guy is that a fake pinstripe suit, or is that dots on his suit?
Which one? The one on the far left?
One all the way to the left. Is that a dotted suit?
It's a dotted suit.
Who the hell wears stuff like this?
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Hey man, y'all look crazy as hell, man. Like,
okay, let me see if I can.
Can a black guy get away with wearing something like that?
Nah, man, they can't get away with it either.
Well, over there they can. They can get away with it.
Can't get away with it either.
I don't know how they dare get roasted over here, but
Somebody need to tell them about it. Like,
I'm
look,
just gonna
man,
have
y'all
to try to find one until.
Like, look, y'all not going nowhere with me dressed like that, yo.
Okay.
Butterfly collar, seriously? Dude, the butterfly collar went out in the 70s, bro.
And hey, well, they are Korean, so they a little behind on
They
the
got
styles.
a dude all the way on the right end got a butterfly collar. A butterfly collar, seriously.
Yeah.
Nah, I hear black mothers talking about they young girls like these dudes, man. All right, that's them singing. That's
Yeah, I
not lip
think that's
sync.
one of their English
I heard a
versions.
lot of bad enunciation. I heard words out of, they done made up words like I think one dude say capital. I heard sky the lights or some shit. I heard a lot of bad enunciation, but it's covered up by the auto tone and the harmony.
Yeah, that
Okay, so
auto-tune.
that's it's covered up by auto tone.
Auto-tune.
So right, that's actually them saying they actually got bad English. Okay, there was a lot of misenunciated words, but it was worked out by the auto tune and some clever equalization. Okay, and then the high points of the song came in, and bailed them out. Like that fucking chorus is fucked up. Okay, but the way they got it is high tone, almost like a falsetto. To where you hear like where you get more interested in how it sounds rather than what they're saying.
Yeah.
So the people who put this together know what they're doing. The people who put this together really know how to manipulate sound and words and stuff.
Yeah,
but that's them singing.
Yeah, because I honestly thought that was Bruno Mars was singing that. To be honest,
Bruno Mars is much better than that. Yeah, Bruno Mars.
Yeah,
They just following his theme. They seem to be.
Yeah, Bruno Mars would embarrass these dudes, man.
Oh yeah, well I mean, but I was thinking like maybe he's part of that group or something like that.
Bruno Mars,
I didn't know that was a Korean group.
Yeah, Bruno Mars is a badass young man, bro.
Yeah,
that's the only young dude. If he didn't have such a young crowd follow, I would actually go to his concert.
Oh yeah,
that boy bad, man. That boy bad, man. And I have so much respect for him at a young age. Achieving that. And he's a musician.
Right.
And he has his own band. So he respects the old school. He respects music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a student. Yeah, man. He's a student of music. He plays several instruments, drums, guitar. He's a true musician. But he's got an old school mentality. But he said his father, when he was growing up, he was listening to Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder. He was influenced by all the old R&B music.
Yeah, you could tell. With his music.
Yeah, the Gap Band. He talked about Earth, Wind and Fire. He was influenced by all of that. I don't know where he got the Red Hot Chili Peppers from, but anyway, that's another story. But yeah, these guys, that's their singing voices. Their English is horrible, but it's being manipulated and covered up.
Right.
Auto-tune
is magical.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard a lot of bad pronunciation, enunciation. Their English is horrible. Their English is horrible. But that's them singing. That's not lip singing. That's them. They just got a great engineering team behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They got a great. Their engineering team is top notch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to show the video because it's a little distracting. It's all happy rainbows.
It sounds like the song
dances that you grew up seeing. They even didn't see the play.
Yeah, it sounds like a good tuned song. Okay, if you're not really listening, like if you're a young person, you ain't really into the engineering part of it. Yeah, I can see you getting caught up in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I actually like the song.
Yeah.
Because
it's a nice little tune.
Yeah, but when you really dig deep,
right. When you look at
you want to hear their real voices, you got to hear them singing in Korean. I
don't know if they're an R&B group though.
No, they more. That's more pop than R&B.
Yeah, I think the R&B thing is a stretch. You know what I'm saying? A pop group, yes. R&B group, no.
No.
That's not an R&B group.
You're not gonna hear that on an R&B station.
No.
That's why they got their own category, K-pop.
And they're nothing like Bruno Mars. Okay, so Bruno Mars can actually sing. So these guys, they auto-tuning it up and all kinds of shit going on behind the scenes with them. And one of them has a really bad speech impediment. That's the one with the high voice. He has a serious speech impediment. You know, I heard that too. You know, he can't say things. He keeps saying flings. Okay. You know, so, and then some of them mispronounced words, you know, really badly. Dynamite was probably the only thing that they said well. Okay.
Although I could have sworn I
everything
heard
else.
dynamite.
Was it dynamite or dynamite? I thought I heard dynamite.
It's dynamite, but I kept hearing dynamite.
Is it dime? It'd be sad if it's dying tonight. If it's dying tonight, that's pretty bad.
I think it's dynamite. I don't think it's.
I think it's dynamite.
The name of the song is Dynamite, but sometimes when they're singing it, I'm hearing dynamite.
I like both Biggs and Crows too. He all casual and calm. Yeah, I think it's dynamite. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be bad if it's dying tonight. That would be a problem. That would be problematic. You know? If it was dying tonight, they said dynamite, I'd be after the show. Hey, look, man, we gonna get caught. All right, y'all gonna have to do a better job. You're over there fucking up. It's dying tonight, not dynamite. You know, but what? Let's hear one more thing. They got anything else upbeat? Dang.
Hold on.
Yeah, they're not a bad. Yeah, I'm not shitting on them. You know, they're a little nice little group, but they pop. Don't say that they R&B. You know, they're not R&B, but they're you know, I guess they're you know, a cool little you know, Asian group.
You said you wanted me to find another one?
Nah, let's take it down. We got to get ready for ladies' night. I get that Stone Boy ready. Okay. All right, y'all. We getting ready to shut it down. Thanks for everybody who came on the panel. Thanks for Bro Speak. Always representing.
Yeah.
Y'all check out the Bro Speak podcast. He don't go live that much, but he does go live. Subscribe to the channel.
I got another show coming up. I'm trying to either do it today or tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting one. Jason Black got himself in some hot water.
Wow, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check.
Boy, I mean, he went in on black women, especially talking about their education. I was like, oh, why he do that?
Hey, Truth ain't trying to hear shit. He said they suck. Truth said. All right, but anyway, check out the Bro Speak podcast, Polo, and everything. We getting ready to get on out of here. We'll see y'all tonight on Ladies' Night, and it should be a good one tonight. Should be controversial. So remember, truth is, be on alert tonight for trolls, because they may show up tonight.
Yeah,
all right, everybody.
Been popping up lately. So
yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna say peace, pound, unity. Okay, Dan, you got us queued up.
Peace, pound, unity, y'all.
Okay. Truth is, they're not kids no more. I think the youngest one is maybe a year older than you.
Okay, we're not gonna get into a long discussion. We're gonna shut down. Okay, Dan.
Okay. Peace, power, unity,
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See you later on tonight on Ladies' Night. Peace.
Ghana manba. Umama yemmo asase a yen nananum de jaw yen huban. Na inchirimba ambre. Ambre.